Hello Co-Crew, welcome back to another Jason Co video, and we have officially hit 500 subscribers. I'm really grateful for all of you guys, and this is a milestone I never thought I'd reach. We're halfway to 1,000, which is just amazing.
So for today's video, I'll be doing a Q&A for 500 subs.
As some of you may know, I already did a Q&A for 200 subscribers, but I didn't really know what else to do for 500. There's not really too much stuff to do, so just another Q&A. But anyway, let's get started, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Now, let's commence. Alright, there's a lot of questions, so it's kind of hard who to start with first, but I went with Twisted Emo. Go check him out. He's an excellent guy. He makes incredible content. So he asked 3 questions. Number 1 being, who was your favorite horror movie slasher? And I gotta go with Freddy Krueger. I just like Freddy Krueger because, well, I think he's also a bit funny too, and I like the actor who plays him, Nightmare on Elm Street is just one of my favorite horror movies. Well, actually, it's not one of my favorite horror movies. It's probably my favorite horror movie. But, he's just my favorite horror movie slasher, horror movie villain in general. Okay, next question from him is, what is your favorite color? Probably green or orange. Green and orange, probably.
I mean, ever since I was a young kid, I loved the color green. And orange, I like it because, well, Halloween and pumpkins and fall and stuff like that. That's why I like orange a lot. But green also is up there. Okay, the last question from Twisted is, what's your favorite animal prop from Spirit Halloween? Probably Mutant Sewer Rat. I mean, he's not my favorite animatronic ever, but for animal-wise, yeah, probably him.
Okay, the next question comes from Miss Kandi Heart. Go check her out. She's an amazing person. She does cosplays and a lot of other fun stuff. She asks, what are some of your other fandoms that you are in?
I'm actually in a lot of different fandoms, and those fandoms being Spirit Halloween, Bendy and the Ink Machine, Cuphead, South Park, and a lot more. I just get interested in a lot of different stuff, so yeah. Anyways, on to the next question. Alrighty, the next questions come from Julia Murphy. She asked 5 different questions, and let's go answer them. The first question she asks is, what is your favorite role from any Haunter series, the Mavenverse, Into the Crypt, and a bunch of others? To be honest, I love a lot of your roles. I really love the Ringmaster and Jackstraw and Into the Crypt, and...
Or should I say, the bald bitch.
Even though the series is not officially out yet, Lucy in Spirit Hollow series, that was in a couple of skits. But yeah, your voice acting is incredible, and I love all the roles you play. Also, Dark Princess in my own series, too. Next question is, if I were to make a series, who would I voice? Definitely Dark Princess, even though you voiced that in my show. But I can also see you voicing the Cauldroness, which I think you already voiced in the Mavenverse. And maybe Backbend Bonnie, I think you could come up with a good voice for her, to be honest. I really think you can. Third question. If you watch the iVoice series that I made, which episode is your favorite and why? I actually kind of forgot. I've seen most of the episodes, though, but I'm just going to say the one where you did Mommy's Favorite, which I just went back on your channel, and I think that was episode 4. But yeah, I like them all. You do really good impressions. Anyways, on to the next question.
Next question!
The next question is, what is my dream animatronic and why? The clown! Dude, I need him so badly. He's just one of my favorite clowns ever at Spirit Halloween. One of my favorites. And I've been wanting him to return like crazy. I mean, I hope that they return in maybe next year or maybe after this year for like a seasonal release. Maybe they'll do that with Pumpkin Nestor as well, but... oh my gosh, I just want hugs! Because he's just so cool, and plus I have Grimsley the Great, so they'll be like a great duo too, so, you know. And the last question from Julia Murphy is, if me and you were any Spirit Halloween animatronic, who would we be and why? Examples, the Cauldroness and Dr. Loom. I think the examples are actually what we would be. I definitely think I'd be Dr. Loom, because I don't know, I like his personality, although I'm not an evil scientist, and... You could be the Cauldroness too, Julia, or I could see you as Dark Princess as well. How many times did I say Dark Princess in the last minute? I don't know. I mean, you do voice her, so yeah. Anyways, on to the next person with the next question!
The next questions come from Count Gordula, or should I say Count Gord, you La. Anyways, she asks some 3 questions. One of them being, what is my favorite ISC from Spirit Halloween? Definitely this year's, the subway theme for 2025, Madison Square Park. I love it. I love how there's, like, the holograms. There's, like, the phone that, like, you could actually hear audio. I love everything about this theme. The detail on this one goes insane. Also, 2024 last year had a really good ISC as well. The next question is, which one do I prefer, Night Owl or Mutant Sewer Rat? Definitely Mutant Sewer Rat on top. Night Owl's not bad. He's just kind of meh. And then last question, does Jason Ko like pumpkin pie?
You have made a big mistake. There is no turning back.
The next questions are from Cinnamon Speed. He's one of my bestest friends, and he asks 3 different questions. The first one is, will you ever change your video style or theme? Probably not. Honestly, I like the way I make videos. I don't think that'll ever change. It might, like maybe I'll do some small improvements over time, like maybe have a different channel intro or something, but most of which, everything will stay the same. I do want to do some more content, like IRL content, like kind of like vlogs and stuff. So I gotta look into that. Some gaming videos maybe because of the Spirit Halloween video game, and maybe I'll make a gaming channel. I'm not really sure, but other than that, everything will seem to be the same. The second question is, will you be sticking to mostly Spirit Halloween related content? And that's probably a yes. I do kind of want to post some other content. Like I used to do like South Park and Simpsons content last year when I was first starting. But I mainly will just be doing Spirit Halloween content or just more Haunter content. I don't really do too much videos about, Home Depot, Halloween costumes, Lowe's, and other companies. I just never really was too interested in other ones. I do like Home Depot stuff, though. They're my second favorite animatronics lineup that came out this year. And just in general, I always look forward to Spirit and Home Depot. But anyways, that most likely will not change. Spirit Halloween content, that's definitely what I am for, and I am a haunter, so that's probably what's going to happen. But maybe once in a while I'll post some non-Halloween stuff too.
And the third and last question from him is, do I have any plans to expand the Jason Ko show worldwide or something along those lines? I mean, the show's not even out yet, but I'm definitely going to try to make it a little bit bigger when it comes out. Like, I'll definitely spread the word about it. And yeah, I'm really excited to release it. It's going to be an amazing series that you guys will enjoy. Hopefully the first episode releases sometime this year. I'm just very excited to release it. Okie dokie. The next questions are from the Mavenverse or Conjure Maven. Go check the Mavenverse out. It's an amazing series. And go check out Conjure Maven. She's an amazing person. Anyways, she has 7 questions, so let's try to get through these quickly. The first question Maven asks is, what is my favorite animatronic backstory? That's actually very hard. I would say probably Poor George's. I like his backstory a lot. Or Nightcrawler's. It's kind of hard. I love really a lot of their backstories. Ed Backbend Bonnie has a good backstory too. The next question from Maven is, what is my favorite animatronic that... yes, me. Jason Ko. Voice acted in the Mavenverse. Probably Dr. Illum. I just fell in love with his voice. And Dr. Illum says, make sure you don't eat yellow snow. Okay, the third and fourth questions that Maven has asked are, what is my favorite Mavenverse episode or was my least favorite Mavenverse character? My favorite Mavenverse episode is definitely Void or the Diner or the Asylum, even though the revamped version hasn't come out for that one. And then my least favorite Mavenverse character, I don't know, I love all the characters. It's hard to have a least favorite. I really don't have a least favorite. I love them all. The fifth question is, what is my favorite episode of the Jason Ko show that I have written? I mean, the first one's pretty good. That's not my favorite, though, even though that's the one that's obviously coming first because it's the first episode. But probably maybe the fourth episode or the fifth one. I'm starting to begin writing that one, but I already have planned of what's going on in that, and that's going to be a good episode. But, yeah, there's a lot of episodes I really like that I've written. And the comedy gets better in every episode. Same thing with dramatic scenes and the emotional scenes. Episode 1 is not the best episode, but it's surely a good introduction, though. That's all I'm going to say. The next question is, how did I come up with the Jason Ko show? I mean, it kind of started also with the Mavenverse as well. The Mavenverse and Spirit Hollow series, because he announced he was making a series. And then 2 months later, I thought of making my own show, and I was like, that would seem incredible, like to tell some stories that I want to tell of my characters and the Spear Halloween animatronics. And yeah, I got a lot of inspiration from the Cuphead show, the Mickey Mouse 2013 shorts, and a lot of other wonderful cartoons. But yeah, the Mavenverse and Spear Hollow series what mainly inspired me to come up with it, and it's going really well. The production is going very well. And the last question from Maven is favorite and least favorite character in the Jason Ko show. Favorite, definitely Blonde Guy, because he is the GOAT! And also, of course, Jason Ko himself, because he's the main character. He's also the GOAT.
And for least favorite character, I don't really have a least favorite character, so, I love them all. The next question comes from Grace YT. She says, Jason, what made you so interested with Spear Halloween? Honestly, it's Halloween. I love Halloween. It was always one of my favorite holidays. As a little kid, as a baby, I loved the Halloween. Like, I always loved Halloween. In the store, Spear Halloween, I loved their animatronics. And back in 2019, but I always knew about Spear Halloween for many years. But like in 2019, it was like when I first really was becoming like a big fan of it. And yeah, that's really what made me interested. I just love the animatronics. It's just so spooky and just a lot of fun. All right, another question from Grace is, how many years have I been doing art? I've actually been doing art for many years. I used to draw a lot back in like school when I was really younger. So I've always loved to draw. And I started animating in 2020, although my stuff was really bad back then. But yeah, I've always loved drawing. I've definitely improved over the years. But yeah. Anyways, on to the next questions. Okay, the next questions are from Schubert, and he asks, all right. The first one is, which traumatized me the most? The walrus from Pingu or S-Mouse? I'm not going to say the full word because I don't know if I'll get in trouble. I wouldn't say it traumatized me, but probably S-Mouse scares me a lot more because it's just like an actual creepypasta. I mean, the Pingu from Walrus was more something that wasn't supposed to be traumatizing. Like, it just was supposed to be like spooky, but it wasn't supposed to like traumatize you. Plus, I didn't really watch Pingu that much when I was younger. I watched it a little bit though. But S-Mouse is definitely scarier because who wouldn't be scared of something like this?
The second and third question is, have you ever eaten some mangoes? Which I haven't had mangoes in a while, or maybe I haven't had them ever, but I'm sure they're good. And have you ever traveled to Hawaii? Which I've never been to Hawaii either. Sounds like a nice place though, just not the volcanoes. Okay, the next questions come from Mr. Zombies, and he asks, how did I come up with Jason Ko? If you are talking about the character, then I came up with him because, well, he's a pumpkin. Pumpkin symbolize Halloween, and he wears a hoodie and sweatpants, which are actually things I wear in real life a lot. Yeah, and his name, he's named after me. My actual name is Jason. My last name's not Ko in real life, though, but since that was my channel's name, I gave him the name so people wouldn't be confused, because if I named him, like, Pumpy or something, people wouldn't, like, know. I feel like some people wouldn't know. They would just call him Jason or something, so that's why I just made his name Jason as well, plus it also just kind of fits. That's how I came up with him. And this image on screen was the first ever time I drew Jason Ko. Yes, he has a bit of a different design now. I actually first drew him on August 31st of 2024, so almost about a year I drew him, which is crazy. The second question he asks is, besides The Simpsons, what is your favorite animated cartoon? Probably South Park, but I also like Mixels, the Mickey Mouse 2013 shorts, SpongeBob. I love a lot of cartoons, and yeah. Family Guy and King of the Hill are some other good ones too. I also like the Cuphead show as well. The third question he asks is, what is your favorite zombie prop from Spear Halloween?
Bug Zombie because he slays.
I'm kidding. Well, actually, yeah, it is Bog Zombie, though. He's by far one of my favorite zombie props. But I also like, high voltage fenced in zombie. I don't know, I just like a lot of zombies. But zombies was never really one of my favorite things for Spear Halloween, but I do like some of them.
All right, now these ones come from M. Hans. He asked, what do I think of... Should I say his name? Or... well, he's quite interesting, nonetheless.
The next one he asks is, if I were to make a reference to you in my haunt, which I will, what would be the best way of doing so? Some options are your name being written somewhere, a little doodle of you somewhere, your face on a pumpkin, etc. Maybe the face on the pumpkin, because that would be pretty cool and match pretty well. But, like, Yeah, I mean, really whatever you want to do, M. Haunts. It would be amazing to see me referenced in your haunts. I just love seeing references of my character or my channel. It makes me really happy. So thank you so much that you're doing that, man. I appreciate it. The next question is, how do you feel knowing that will attack any day? I've always been cautious around my surroundings. I never know when he's gonna pop out of nowhere. He can be anywhere, at any time, at any place, on any day.
Anyways, the next questions come from a random pumpkin, and he asks, what's my favorite spirit theme? Definitely this year, or 2023. 2023 had a good one, also 2024 too. I also kind of like 2022's a little bit too. And, of course, like, classic ones like 2016 and stuff like that. Next question is, why is that pumpkin guy your PFP and not any other character you made? That's because Jason Coe is the main character. He resembles my channel, and he is the main character of the Jason Coe show as well. So that's why he's my PFP. He's basically just like the Mickey Mouse of my channel. And last but not least, from a random pumpkin, what is my favorite season? Fall, definitely, because my birthday's in fall, and Halloween is in fall, and plus the weather is nice and crisp. The leaves change colors. It's a nice feeling. Like, it's not too hot, not too cold. It's just a wonderful time of year. These next questions from... Oh my god. These next questions come from Tobias the Artistic Male. He asks, which franchise do I have more merchandise of, FNAF or Bendy? I have some FNAF merchandise, but it's Bendy. I have a Bendy clock, a Bendy mug, Bendy plushies, Bendy action figures.
Here's my Bendy clock over here, and I have Bendy Christmas tree lights with this little tiny Christmas tree I keep in my room all year. Next question is, what is my favorite Spirit Halloween zone? If you're talking about themes, I guess that's what a zone means. Then I answered it a couple times already. Definitely this year, 2025, Madison Square Park, or the Carnival from last year, or Spirit Hollow Cemetery from 2023.
And the third question is, what's your favorite restaurant? It can be a fast food or regular.
Oh, this question's about food, my favorite thing in the world. I'm kidding, it's not. But Outback Steakhouse is a good restaurant if you like Australian food. For fast food, probably McDonald's maybe, or Burger King. I know I'm a bit of a big back, but eating's just amazing. Gotta eat, man. Gotta consume. The next questions come from Halloween Inflatable Prototype, and he asks, will I do a video of my Halloween display? Probably this year. And also, would you ever do an inflatable video? I have some inflatables. I don't know if I'll do an inflatable video, but I'll definitely do videos that talk about inflatables, maybe. But I'm more of an animatronic guy, so yeah. But I do have some inflatables. Maybe I'll try to show them in a future video. Next wonderful questions come from Skellycam. Do you like pancakes or waffles? I love pancakes better than waffles. I'm sorry, I know it's very debatable. It's very debatable, but I love pancakes. They're just so good. I love them. Although after a while, I can't eat a lot of them because I just get full easily from them. But I do like pancakes. Waffles are good too. Nothing harsh towards waffles. No hard feelings towards waffles. Love waffles, but pancakes just take the cake for me. Take the pancake for me. Oh, come on. That was funny. And then he asks, will you do more unboxings? Yeah, I'll definitely do some more unboxings in the future. I did Back Then Bonnie one. I'm definitely going to do more when I get more animatronics. So expect some more. These next questions come from Ringmaster 4.0.1.6, and he asks, how many countries do I know? I know a lot of countries. I'm not going to list them all out, but I know a lot. Do I know all the presidents of the United States? I mean, I live in the United States, so yes, I know all the presidents. What do I do in my free time? I like to draw and animate. I mean, I know I post that, but I like to do some personal projects too, and I like to go outside and listen to music a lot. The fourth question is, what is my favorite food? Yes, another food-related question. Yes! My favorite food is probably pasta or clams. I like some seafood, too. The next question is, what is my favorite drink? Probably a Dr. Pepper or Sprite or Coca-Cola. And if you're talking about Coca-Cola, then definitely Cherry Coke. That is delicious. Next question comes from Horror Fan, and he asks, who is my favorite character in Jason Coe and why? I answered this before with Maven. I said Blonde Guy and Jason Coe himself. I also like Pumpkin Patch Prowler, Heckles, some original characters made by me, and some of them made by Spirit Halloween, some of them chunks of Spirit Halloween. But yeah, those are some of my favorite characters in the show so far. There's some other ones that I like a lot too. The next questions come from Parker, the Spirit Halloween man. He asks, what is my inspiration to start YouTube? Just that I saw a lot of other haunters. I wanted to make some Spirit Halloween videos, and I just wanted to post some other type of videos too. Next question is, what is my favorite Mavenverse episode? Again, probably the Diner, the Void, or the Asylum, even though the revamped version isn't out yet. And last, what is my favorite song? Probably Surfin' USA by the Beach Boys or Enter Sandman by Metallica. I have a long range of different types of genres for music I like.
The next questions come from Hidden Hollows, and he asks, "What do I have a favorite band?" Yes, I actually have a lot. The Beatles, Metallica, a lot of them. I have a lot of different bands, even though there's like really different genres. But I just like a lot of different genres of music. He also asked, "Do you do something other than YouTube?" Or like, do I do some things other than YouTube? I mean, yeah, I do a lot of stuff. I like just drawing in general. It's pretty fun. I like just a lot of stuff. I like gaming sometimes, not usually on YouTube though, but like, you know, in real life. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I like. And then do I have a favorite song? It's Surfin' USA by the Beach Boys, or it could be Entertainment by Metallica, or a lot of them. I just have a lot of different songs that I really like. The next questions come from TJ the Haunter, or TJ the Head Case Harry fan. And he asks, "What is my favorite 2025 animatronic?" Probably Monkey Business, Bullseye, Mutant Sewer Rat, and Backbend Bonnie seem to be some of my favorites. And Jack the Reaper. He also asks, "What inspired me to go to Spirit?" I don't know, I just liked seeing the stuff, and I just love the animatronics and everything. It just was awesome. And then what's my favorite candy? Definitely Butterfingers, but I also like Sour Patch Kids and Airheads. Next questions come from the Psychotic Ringmaster, and he asks, "What is one of my favorite animations I've done in the past?" Probably my Wacky Mole animation. That one I put a lot of effort into, but I also like the Why Does This Keep Happening, because that was my smoothest animation ever made. But there's a lot of other good ones. There's a lot of cool ones on the way as well.
Then he asks, out of all the animatronics, what was your favorite out of them? Probably Nightcrawler or Poor George or Buzzsaw, or it could be Towering Clown or Shirley Step. Oh, I know, I love them all. It's hard to have a favorite when you love all your animatronics. But Backbend Bonnie's also cool too, because she's new for this year. And lastly, what is your most favorite company that makes animatronics for Spirit? I actually really don't know. I like some of them. I like a good amount of them. I don't really know. I'm not too big with the companies who make the animatronics too much. Yeah. But I like Techie. They do a good job. And last but not least, the last question is from the Clown Fiend, and he asks, "What is my favorite place that sells Halloween animatronics?" Again, Spear Halloween, but Home Depot is a second place. I also like Halloween costumes. I love a lot of the stuff, but I mainly focus on Spear Halloween and Home Depot, mostly Spear out of all things. Alright everybody, that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry this Q&A took so long. I was very busy, and also sorry if some part seemed a little bit rushed. I actually am going on vacation tomorrow, and I wanted to get this out before. So yeah, sorry if this seems a little rushed, and that's why sometimes there wasn't like a lot of images in certain parts. But I put some effort into this. I also just enjoyed answering you guys' questions, but there was a lot of questions though, but I enjoyed answering every single one of them. Anyways, guys, hope you have an amazing day, and also, since you guys are the best audience ever, you guys get a little sneak peek of the Jason Ko Show. Here you go. Enjoy.
I only come out at night. I'm the wandering spirit.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that sneak peek. And, yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys in another Jason Ko video. Thanks for sticking with the Ko crew. And thanks for just being the best audience ever. It means so much to me. Have a fantastic day or night. See you later, guys. Bye. Dr. Loom also says, respect your parents.